guys? So today I feel like telling you guys one of my stories. This begins in 7th grade. I went to a middle school with a whole bunch of my elementary school friends, but we never really hung out that much, so I made a bunch of new friends. One of these new friends, his name was Zach. Now, we weren't really good friends. We became friends because we both got onto the basketball team in 7th grade. When I got onto that basketball team and we started talking a lot more, we had a lot in common. We both played Xbox, we did all that stuff. He was just really small. Like, for a 7th grader, he was probably one of the smallest kids on our team. I think he was the smallest, actually. There was a kid that was really close, but he was the smallest. Sadly, he rarely got in. He wasn't terrible at basketball, guys. He was just really small, and nobody had any faith in him. I knew that he was good because I went over to his house a few times and we just played around, and he was really good. He barely got in. He mainly just sat on the bench most of the year, and I felt really bad. Oh shit, I forgot to tell you guys about this too. I was in most of the time because I'm one of the taller kids. This is when I first started playing basketball. I wasn't very good back then. Now I'm getting a lot better, but I seriously wasn't even that good back then. And there was this kid on our team. He was a huge ball hog. Like, he would not pass it. I would be out there wide open underneath the net, and he wouldn't pass it. He would just go in for the layup. He'd miss most of his shots too. It was pissing our whole team off. And our coach wouldn't tell him to pass it or anything. So that just makes this story even funnier to me. Zach, I can't believe he did this. We were playing against our school rivals, and a teammate got hurt, so he was out. So our coach decides to put Zach in. Now this is where it gets funny. Zach's so small. Like, it turned out to be really funny for him and really good for him. Zach's so small that most of the people on the court are way taller than him, obviously. So they look over him. One of their teammates shot the basketball, hit the rim, it bounced off. Zach jumped up higher than anybody else, grabbed the ball, then started dribbling it. He went underneath the tallest guy on their team. I think he was 6'5" or something. He went in between his legs, dribbling the ball, ran down the court. He was the only one down there. There was somebody chasing him. He did a backwards layup and made it to win the game. It was the most amazing, funniest thing I've ever seen. Just because from my point of view, I just see him go underneath the guy's legs and fucking run all the way down the court, all by his own. Like, none of our teammates were down there. Nobody was down there. There was one kid chasing him on the other team. And he made a backwards layup doing that. And everybody was freaking out. He won us the game and everything. He got in a lot more after that. He just barely got the ball because that one ball hog kid. But it was the funniest I've ever, oh my, it was the funniest shit I've ever seen, because I was cracking up, but I was also like, holy shit, he actually made that. Like, I was so excited but laughing. It was one of the best basketball games I have ever played because it was so interesting. Like, I think I scored maybe 12 points only because the one ball hog kid and stuff. Then Zach scored that 1 point because he barely got in, but he got in a lot more after that, let me tell you. Zach, if you're watching this, bro, I know you remember that, dude. We were freaking out after that. I still play Xbox with him to this day. We're best friends now. Back then, we weren't really best friends. We just knew each other. We hung out every once in a while. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience being on a basketball team like that. Being on a basketball team with friends is a lot better than being on a basketball team with no friends, I'll tell you that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry I'm rambling on still. And yeah, leave a like if you did, and I'll do more of these stories, and here's a shot for you guys.
Partially in Hazard on hijack TDL. He's hosting, it's just terrible connection. Is he really?